Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. All right, past life connection, very strong. So some of you may have been in a relationship with this person. This could have been in the past. This could also be currently. Others of you, you may be in a situationship. A lot of cards that have struggle. This is what your person of interest is feeling, but Sagittarius, this particular reading, you can also be feeling these feelings because of the mystery card. This is my past life card, so this is you mirroring each other. Sometimes you don't even know it, but you are reflecting. You're the same in a way. Wow, beautiful card. We have love. We also have surrender. So some of you who are new, my way of reading is just slightly different. I don't channel through any spirit guides in the initial reading when I do this. This is me channeling through my higher intuitive self. At the end of this reading, I do channel through Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some guidance, some advice regarding the situation. So you do have 4 cards here that are it's rough terrain. Let's put it that way. It's not easy. We have here mystery, followed by order, beliefs, doubt, cycles, love, surrender, betrayal. Then we have opening under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, the connection that I have with you, I feel it is beyond emotions and beyond the physical. I feel that it is a spiritual connection. So many things that have happened between us, very strong, sometimes even weak. But everything still points towards this feeling that I have, as if I've known you from before, as if I feel comfortable with you on a very strange level. The things that I've experienced with you, I have not really experienced that with anyone else before. I feel as if I've known you, maybe in another life. I can smell your scent when you're not there. I can feel your presence when you're not there. And in my dreams, everything seems so real. But now I wonder and I ask the universe, why is it that you're in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Is there a reason why you're in my life now? Because of this spiritual awakening that I've had, I have literally lost my mind. I'm losing it. And I am so confused. I have a lack of understanding. And I need clarity in order to move forward. Everything around me seems to be full of fog. There's a roadway, forwards, backwards, left and right, but I don't take it because I'm afraid of the consequences and what may lie ahead. I don't know what move to make because I don't want to make any mistakes. In the far future, one day, when things are clear, when everything makes sense, I hope, I wish, I'll be able to connect with you. But until that time, I am afraid of moving forward and blindly going into a situation or taking a path that may not be the right one. And therefore I stay still. I don't make a move. I do feel that in this connection there is a sense of belief. We have an issue with the way we think of things, the way we believe things. You were born and brought up in a very different way, and so was I. The things that I believe, the things that you believe, our mindsets are quite different. So many things have happened between us and our connection that I find it difficult to sometimes come to an understanding with you. We're not on the same page. We have a lot of differences. Our opinions are different. And yes, it is difficult for me to reconcile this. There are people, there is the society, there is the family, there is the friends who say things and do things that are keeping us far apart. And I just wish we wouldn't listen to them, because now I'm starting to doubt that this connection might even work out. The doubt that I have is for the faith that I used to have. I don't have that faith anymore. Should I stay or should I go? I'm afraid of making a chance, of taking a chance, making a move. Something that might not be according to what you want, what you need. Because we do think so differently, you and I. I do feel that in this connection there is this sense of obsession that is growing inside of me. This obsession that I feel. It's because of, and it's over, the things that have happened between us. It's because of the way I feel towards you. I'm obsessing over the love that I have towards you. I do have love, and I do feel love. Everything that I've gone through makes me feel as if I have found someone who is that warm blanket that's always been there for me. There's a sense of unconditional love that exists just by default. It's just there. I don't know where it comes from, but it's just there. I do feel that in this connection, there's this purity, the sacred love, this divine love. And it's not just about the physical anymore. It's beyond that. I think a lot and I obsess over what has happened. The things that have happened, the problems that have occurred. I do want to surrender to you, though. I feel like surrendering. And I have. My mind, my heart, my body. I have surrendered it to you. Where I feel that you belong to me and I belong to you. You lead the way and I will follow. Your wish is my command. But it's hard to believe that, I know. Because of the way I have behaved, the things that I have done. Now there's a sense of betrayal in this connection. Where you feel you thought that you knew me and it turns out you never really knew me at all. Everything that has happened, everything that I've said and done. Nothing's real. It was all fake. To you, at least, that's what it seems. Now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust. It's as if I was a stranger and you never really knew me at all. Because of the things that I've done, the things that I said. This is what has led you to believe. That doubt. That doubt that I feel now, that's just not going to work out. Because of what I did. Overall, in my heart of hearts, I want to open up to you. Sagittarius, I want to tell you certain things and say certain things to you. You need to understand that being with you enlightens me, changes my way of thought regarding life itself and existence. And I want to open up to you. I want to talk to you about certain things that I've hidden deep down in my heart. Certain things I've never shared with you. So much has happened, and I kept things quiet. I kept secrets. I never really opened up. But now I want to. Because I feel a spiritual connection with you. And it is beyond anything I have ever experienced. All right, Sagittarius. Interesting. A lot is going on here. There's a few things. There's a whole lot of confusion. We have a crossroads here, but the person's so confused. You also may have some type of belief-related issues. These issues could be by your own self. It could be your opinion, your differences, right? But then we also have the broader perspective, which might be society. Maybe you guys have different backgrounds, racial backgrounds, religious backgrounds, financial background. There's an obstacle. There's something there that's causing the problem. The words here, keywords are opinions and differences. There's a lot of that. And if some of you are wondering, why didn't it move forward? It's because of that. However, the spirituality card here is overpowering this now. Which means that this no longer is that important for this person anymore, but they know that this is the reason why things kind of went downhill. You have a very strong connection here, guys. This could be your twin flame, your soulmate, your karmic partner. For those of you who are new, in the description box below, I do have my other channel, Asnointia Audio, which is another YouTube channel I have. And there you will see some relationship-related videos, but in this case, I would recommend the spiritual related videos that I have. Of course, you can always watch whatever you guys want. I would love it if you do. Do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. What I'd like you to watch is 2 videos there, specifically. One is called Past Life and Spiritual Connections. The other is called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. Because you have this card and you have love, you will understand in those videos that I've created why you feel the way that you do. There is a reason why. It's a very, very intense connection, and usually obsession goes along with it. It's difficult to let go. You can feel this person's presence sometimes. You can feel their energy sometimes. So if some of you have that type of a feeling, where it's difficult to let go, there's a sense of almost obsession. You've been waiting for years, and you just can't get this person off your mind. Or even months, right? This is something that is beyond just a normal connection. This is a spiritual connection. All right, let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So here, I'll be looking into at least one or two reasons why this connection, it just did not work out in the first place. What happened that caused the problem where things started to go downhill? We have the Two of Staves and the Five of Cups. So I know the Five of Cups is quite intense in this particular deck. So here, Sagittarius, I will be reading the reverse. Two of Staves. This talks about how in this connection, how a venture, it says here, venture that loses momentum after a promising start. Disappointment in projects, frustration or impatience, and needing help. So when it comes to ideas, partnerships, and new ventures, even a project could be the love project, the both of you, working on the both of you. The project literally could be you, an initiation of something, somebody who started something for a reason, with an outcome, right? So we have here venture that loses momentum after a promising start. So there was this realization that something had started in this connection. It started off fast and furious. It was great while it lasted. But then what happened? It started to lose momentum. It just fizzled out. It's like you have a can of pop. You open it up. It's so delicious and yummy. You got the gas in there and all that. You leave it out for a few hours and it's just plain, right? There's no bubbles. There's nothing. It's gone. It's fizzled out. That excitement is gone. That's what happened here, unfortunately, in this connection when it deals with this person. There was also unhappiness when it came to the connection that the both of you had. The reason why was because this person was quite frustrated and impatient, and they needed help. So you might have dealt with somebody who was impatient, who became frustrated because they wanted something. They wanted results. They wanted the outcome. I'm seeing the word outcome right now in my mind's eye. They wanted to know what the outcome would be. They were trying to rush things. For some of you, you may have felt that this person was rushing. Others of you may have thought, no, it was just going very slow. But keep in mind that from their point of view, they were actually on track and they were rushing. Even if you think they were slow. They thought that you should have been at a different place in this connection at that point in time. You should have been at a higher level. Things should have been more promising. But it wasn't your fault. This person now realizes it was their fault. That's where you have the Five of Cups. You can't get something from nothing, right? You have to put in that effort in order to receive anything. Here we have Five of Cups, disappointments, sadness, pessimism. The reason why, Sagittarius, this person was not able to move on the way that you would have liked them to, they were feeling trapped and they were concentrating on problems instead of seeing the assets. They were not seeing opportunities that were being given to them at the time. And they started to creatively block certain things. Even there was a sense of infertility, meaning a lack of prosperity, a lack of growth, a lack of wanting to grow. That feeling was not there. Here we also have a growing awareness this person started to have that the relationships are what they turned them out to be, meaning a growing awareness that relationships are what you make of them. This person feels that they are responsible because if they had been different, the results would have been different. The outcome would have been different. But what they ended up doing is they started to have this growing awareness that the relationship and whatever it turned out to be, it's their fault. They were the ones that turned it into whatever it turned into. They realized that they needed to have the ability to appreciate what one has. This means that they did not appreciate you at the time. They did not recognize you for your efforts. They did not recognize you for the time, energy, effort that you put into this connection. But they realize this now. At the time, they realized this too. The problem is, the realization came a little too late. That's the issue. There was a time period when things could have worked out. But it's not what it is. It's a really weird image I'm seeing in my mind right now. I've never seen this before. It almost looks like some type of ancient prehistoric clock or something like that. It's weird to explain. All right, let me try to explain this. I see a rectangular box, and it's about 2 inches or so. There's wood. It's a wooden box, like a frame, and there's wood like this, and there are little, I guess planks? I don't know what you'd call them, but little planks, okay? And they're 2 inches far apart. The thing is, it's almost like a grid where things were supposed to go into those slots at a particular point in time, but there's a sun behind it, and it was supposed to be aligned. But now the sun moves forward, and I see the shadows moving this way. The shadows are moving this way, meaning anything that could have not fitted, but anything that could have fit inside of these shadows, I think that's the way to say it. Nothing's fitting because the time has lapsed. I'm getting the word lapsed. So I'm just going to open my eyes now because I was seeing this vision. What happened here, try to make it easy to understand. There's a time and place for everything. This person did not take the time. And by the time they thought about it right there, the time had elapsed. It's gone. They lost that time. I have no idea why I just saw that vision. That was weird. Maybe something to do with the sun. It's setting. It was moving this way. The sun was moving this way, and the shadows were moving this way, I just saw. And it's behind some type of a frame that has lines like this. It literally could be a window. But it did not seem to me like a window. It looked like some type of a device that's not mechanical at all. It's just very simple, that people use to measure time in ancient times. I do past life reading, so I see a lot of weird stuff sometimes. It does not make sense to me. But this could be something to do with a past life situation. You did have the past life card before. Anywho, the point is here, time was wasted. It was not taken into consideration. It was not valued. And this person, unfortunately, took you for granted. That's what happened here. And they realize it. That's why this person's covering their head. They're crying. They're tearing up. They know what they did was wrong. You, Sagittarius, may have given them all that you possibly could. Your love, your attention, your time. It's just that this person was not in that state of mind at the time. They did not appreciate you at the time. And finally, when they did, they felt that time was not on their side anymore. Wow, that was deep. All right. An offer. Yes, an offer is coming. So we have here any actions, any plans, any intentions that this person may have towards you in the coming future. We have here the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Star, followed by the Five of Pentacles. Then we have the Magician. Wow. Sagittarius. Congratulations, guys. Person's coming back. Oh, yeah. They can't resist you. But the reason is, it's like you're tugging on their soul. That's literally what it's like. They're connected to you, and it's like you're tugging on them. What I'm seeing is a balloon. Last time in one of my readings, I saw a balloon as well. But this time, the balloon, it has a big, long string, and it's being tugged upon. Tugging. That balloon's not going all the way up. If it tries to go up, somebody there is still pulling it down. That force that's pulling it down, that's you. The balloon is this person. And they are being weighed down by the feeling of love, especially the spiritual connection that exists between the both of you. It's huge. We have a beautiful card here, Ace of Pentacles. This person is going to make a solid offer to you. They're going to reach out to you at some point, and whatever type of offer they make, it's not going to be anything, let's just put it this way. It's going to be something tangible, something that can actually be there in solid form. So they're going to somehow make some type of an offer to you, and it is going to be a love offer because it's a love reading. That's how this person is going to approach you. Sorry, there was this little scratch that just happened. That's my finger touching the mic. So we also have here the Star card. That's like one of the best cards to have. This person definitely feels that their life would be meaningless and it would be nothing without you in their life. They need you, they want you, because they feel that spiritually, in this universe, you both are destined to be together. It's the weirdest thing. This is a very deep reading. It's so spiritual. We have here this lady. She has an urn. I think it's an urn, jug. Let's just call it a jug. There's a jug here, and there's water being poured out into this pond. Over here, we also have this water from this jug being poured out, and there's little streams. This is you, the pond, that is constant. This is this person who is being poured out, and there's little streams. Eventually, this person believes that fate and destiny will allow those streams to fall back into this pond. That is you and this person meeting once again. So, this person feels that fate and destiny, it's all on their side. It's just a matter of time. Eventually, they have this faith, they have this belief that the both of you will be together. That's gorgeous. We also have here the Five of Pentacles. Again, remember, we just had the Five of Cups, right? Feeling a lot of loss, a lot of regret, right? This person's still feeling left out in the cold. Sometimes people feel left out in the cold, and it might not even be your fault. It could be literally that this person has self-esteem issues. And because of these issues, they keep their distance themselves. On purpose, they keep this distance. This is the issue. This person feels rejected. They feel neglected. They feel left out in the cold. They feel a sense of emotional sterility. But what do they want to do? They want to get out of that mindset. Here we have the Magician. Beautiful card. The Magician in this case is a very positive card because it talks about how this person wants to change and become the person that you want them to be. Provide you with all of the things that would make your heart happy. Being that one person that's going to provide you with all. And ultimately, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, guys, Knight of Cups. This card is specifically for those of you where there was a love interest and the love interest went away for some time. Then there was ghosting. There was nobody contacting you. This card indicates that someone from your past who you've had that type of a connection with is coming back into your life. It's one of my favorite cards. I love it. It's such a beautiful card too on this deck. Slowly, steadily, this person's coming back into your life. It's a knight. It's not a king, but it's a knight. Very soft, very gentle type of approach. Thank God it's not a page, okay? You at least have a bit more coming for you on this side. When you have a knight, it is somebody who's maybe slightly aggressive in a way, but they're not too shy, and that's good. But they're not as bold as a king, because a king may boast. They may be very prideful. This person's not. They're coming back in a very humble kind of way. So some of you may wish to accept this person. Others of you, you may have just had enough. So if and when this person does approach you, it's totally up to you. If you want to make it work, you can. If you don't, that's up to you. What I do see here is that there is true love. There is pure love. This is sacred love. This is spiritual love. Can't go beyond that. It's really nice. For some of you, you might be stuck in a third-party situation, which is usually the case when somebody from our past life comes back into our life. You're already with somebody. For example, the person you're with now, you may have been married in a past life. But then you meet somebody else at work, somewhere else. You meet someone new. And you have this amazing chemistry with them. And you wonder, where have you been all my life? Then it seems as if that person is your the one. That's what you think. But in one of my readings on my, not reading, sorry, it's one of my videos on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I have mentioned there are the many. There is not just the one. You may have been married to two people in a past life, and both of them pop up in this lifetime. They could have been your husbands. They could have been your wives. Crazy. How do you love one more than the other, right? That's why it's so difficult, guys. It's complicated. All right. So I also have here the last set of cards, and I will be channeling Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel to provide you with some advice. This is Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. We have here unlikely. Then we have here perfect timing. Within the next few weeks. This could also mean months. We also have here, if you believe. Trust in the divine. Wow. Then we have here, not the right time. And then we have here, a year from now. I know a lot of you may be sighing and you may roll your eyes. Let me just explain that in just a moment, okay? Whew. Let's talk about this person's issues. First of all, they have issues that they have to fix. You're not the person who's going to fix them. You're not a fixer person, okay? You want to be in a relationship where you're not fixing the individual, because then that's just an extra headache. You want to be a person that's going to join a person and become a team and work like a team and build a better future together. By being with someone and fixing them, you don't even know. Eventually, people end up enabling that person because you love them so much. It is very difficult for that individual to treat you in a different way and to almost be, I don't want to use the word patient, but somebody who looks up to you. They will only do things to make you happy, but are they really changing on the inside? Really? No, they're not. That is why it's going to take some time for this person internally to change. Do they want to change for you? Absolutely yes. But is it going to happen anytime soon? I don't see that coming. Not anytime soon. Remember, the cards that I just pulled out, this person is going to come back into your life. Soft and steady, really sweet energy. So don't worry about that. It's just a matter of time. And sometimes we think time is something I don't have, right? You may be 58. Somebody in this reading is 58 years old and you're quite concerned. I would suggest that you focus on what 58 and 57. If you hear a whisper, guys, don't freak out. That's me whispering. It's because I see and hear things sometimes and I say them out loud. I whisper them first and then I talk out loud. Don't worry about your age. Okay, let's just say someone here, because I'm now getting 56 too. I guess everybody's rushing in. There's a situation here where you're in your late 50s and you're worried because you're about to hit 60, all right? Guys, age is just a number. If it's one thing I've learned, age is just a number. Yes, we physically change on the inside, even on the outside. But your soul never changes. The inside of you is never going to change. Whatever's meant for you will happen, as long as you're willing to take opportunities and learn from lessons and experiences. Just don't repeat the bad ones. Here we have unlikely. It's going to happen in the timing when you thought. But there is something that's going to happen within the next few weeks or months. And if you believe it, here we have trust in the divine. It will happen, but it's confusing again because it says not the right time. There's something that's going to happen here within the next few months. It's a small dose of what is to come. Okay? It's a small dose of what is to come within the next few months. It's not the right time. When is the right time? A year from now, or even beyond. Unfortunately, in this deck, this card only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't say 5 years from now or 4 years from now. So every year this card could possibly pop up. Knock on wood. Hope it doesn't for you guys. Let's have it all done this year. But for me personally, this has popped up many times. And so it's some people have asked me, you said this last year too. It does pop up because it's that type of a card where it only has a limitation of 1 year. In any case, Sagittarius, there's a whole lot of things mentioning time, right? We're looking at time here. Perfect timing, within the next few weeks or months, not the right time, a year from now. 4 cards that indicate time. You're gonna have to be very patient about the situation. Some of you might be able to wait. Some of you might be able to put your energy into something else in the meantime. Others of you, if you just can't wait that long, it's best not to. It was terrible. There was this person, and it was the highest amount of years that I've seen in the comments. She says she's been waiting 40 years for this person. 40 years? Must be practical, guys. There's something called just being in love, being a fool in love, and love is blind. We know that. But we live on planet Earth. We have to be realistic. We have to be practical. If your person of interest doesn't come back to you or doesn't connect with you within 5 months, if you have reached out to them and they haven't connected with you, it's best to start to think about what you want to do going forward. Don't dwell on that person. The reason why I say 5 months, Angel Fakeel has told me that. She's my angel guide, and she's a gift to me from who we call God, the Source, and she is from the Virtues Hierarchy of Angels. She has told me 5 months. So keep in mind, if within 5 months any type of message comes through, then that's a good sign. If it doesn't, then after 5 months, it's time for you to start thinking about what you're going to do. How are you going to use your time wisely? How are you going to help yourself in your life? We also have here, under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, look for a sign. This, to me right now, it's not showing me red flags, but it is showing me good signs. So to keep your hopes up and that joyous feeling in your heart up, you may literally start to see signs and synchronicities. This is just the universe telling you, hey, we've got your back. It is a good card to get because it does show that the angels are working for you, the celestial beings are working towards all of this, and of course, trusting in the divine. It's all happening through the Source. You are a part of the Source, and the Source knows when you're hurt. The Source knows what's best for you. Even if you think, no, I want that particular person, it might not work out because that person is not good enough for you. You might think they are, but in the grand scheme of things, it's different. Trust what is about to come to you, and any opportunity that you do take or get, try to make the most of it. Try to see where it goes. Don't dismiss opportunities. I do see at the end of the day, this person is going to reach out to you, but there's just a whole lot of things that they have to do on their end to make their life better, to make themselves a better person, so that they can reach out to you the proper way, the way things are supposed to be. In the meantime, Sagittarius, there is going to be this waiting period. And in the meantime, don't just sit and wait. Use that energy, transform that energy, transfer that energy into some form of writing, creative writing, art. Could be anything. Traveling, could be anything. Enjoy your life while you have it. People get sick. Let's not do that. Let's be active. Let's be happy about what we have. We waste time by waiting, and you only realize that after sometimes a few years, a few months. But I mean, this person that wrote that comment, 40 years, that's not right, and that's not good, and that's not healthy. It's important to move on. And if the person comes back into your life, well and good, that's fine. But at least you know you didn't waste your time. It's not going to get you anywhere, wasting time. So do stay positive. Do try to do the best you can for yourself. Transfer that energy. Put it into something that's going to help you or the rest of the world. Volunteer your time. Do something that'll help others. Even help yourself. All right, Sagittarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situation. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And also for those of you who are new, please do check out my other channel, which is Asnointia Audio, which has videos on relationships as well as spiritual connections. This particular reading will definitely resonate when you see some of those spiritual videos. You're going to see how all of that comes into play. What and who is a twin flame, what and who is a soulmate, karmic partner. I even have some other spiritual connections that are there. All right then. You all take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys again. Bye now.